Hi everybody, please give me a moment while I connect Facebook. We'll be getting started shortly. And I think we should be live on Facebook. Hi everybody, welcome to our weekly broadcast. I'm Sami, Director of Education at T3 Live. Hope you're doing well, hope your weekend's going great. We're going to get started. I'm going to share with you my watch list for the week. But before we start, as always, a standard required disclaimer to let you know that trading is risky and that whatever we discuss is for educational purposes only. If you're new to our channel, please be sure to download the free ebook. Link for that is in the description below. But without further ado, let's turn to the charts and get started. We have a marathon running by our place, and so there's playing loud music. I don't know if that's coming through in the background, but that's what that is. Okay, let's get started. We're going to talk about the market. We'll go over the daily watch list, and we'll see what we find. If you find benefit in today's video, be sure to hit the like button. If you have any questions, email us, info@t3live.com, and leave a comment. All right, here we go. So I don't know that the market has bottomed for sure, because this would be like a very unusual way to bottom. But I know one thing, that if we break Friday's low, in fact, if we break under the triple bottom that we formed on the Qs, if we break under it, we are lower. That I know for sure. Okay. I don't know that we've bottomed. I am playing Tesla like as though the market is bottomed. I'm betting big on Tesla in the hopes that Tesla bottomed and the market is bottomed. But I don't know for sure. But what I do know is that if we take out Friday's low, in fact, if we take out this bar's low, which is on the Qs 472.40, we should be lower. Like, I feel certain we will be lower. If we take out, in the case of the SPY, if we take out 558, okay? In the case of the IWM, really, we just need to break 202, 201.75. Basically, if we take it out, we should be lower. We will likely find out whether we're lower or higher by tomorrow, by Monday or Tuesday. So that's kind of my game plan. I'm going to assume the market is bottomed unless we take out the support on the Qs, the SPY, and the IWM. I went over the three indices and gave you the numbers for each. Okay. In terms of the watch list, it's not great, but it's not horrible either. The AAL, I had it on last week's watch list, I believe. Still looks good. Let's take a look at the DAL also. Similar, not as good. And the UAL, similar. You know, for a bounce, the airlines look higher a little bit. If you want to try long, stop under the lows. In the case of the AAL, long over 1158, stop under 1097. Target would be about 1250. It's just a swing trade. This one could be a long-term trade. And we have a weekly that's bullish, and then a monthly that's really bullish. I like it higher to here. This bar is high, which is 1350. Okay, to about 1350. I played it as an earnings play, so this was a nice play. And I was actually going to keep it longer term, but when it broke down, I sold it under this bar's low. It's back up to my entry, basically. So I like it higher over 9, over Friday's high, 943. The stop, I would give it, for longer term plays, I like to give them room. So I'd give it to this bar's low, 808. If you're only playing it as a swing, you could just give it to 850, 856, pretty much. DG might have bottomed. I'm not quite sure. Because if you look at the monthly, boy, it's at a good spot to generate a bounce to $100, maybe 120 or so to this bar's low. That's actually 100. So it looks higher for, for a while. And I like it over the highs there, stop under the red bar's low, or stop under the 20 MA on the DG. DOCU played it, was in it for quite a while on this transition A, and then trailed out, and now it's trying to go back up. It's doing a weekly buy setup. So the problem with it is the size of the stop. So I like it a lot over 88.70, and the stop would be under 74 or something. It's too big. Or over here, it would still be over 88.70, and the stop could be as tight as 80.75 or $82 even on the DOCU, target about here. Okay, so I like it. GENI looks amazing. It broke out already. It's a huge stop. The stop would have to be under 893, but it's just a beauty. It's really, really nice, the GENI. So I like it, but I feel like it's a little late. Hopefully bases a bit or comes in and gives us another entry, because it's as it is, it would be a really, really big stop. Okay. LAC, I don't know that that's ready. We played it last year, I guess, on this transition A, and target was $4 or $5. Got to target, and then on the back half trailed out. But it's starting to look like it may be getting ready for another move back up. Notice how the last attempt to go lower turned into a higher low, and it's basing above the 20. So I'm liking it, but it might be a little too soon on the LAC. MPW is another real estate stock. This is a real estate stock, Compass, right? MPW reported earnings a couple weeks ago, popped, and it's been basing. So I like it a lot. Look at the monthly. It, hopefully it's ready to go, but it might need more time. Over 615, stop under 547. One can use the tighter stop, of course. Can use this as a stop, 580. But for longer term plays, which this would be, I like to use bigger stops so I don't get shaken out easily. MRVL, beautiful weekly. I mean, that's a beautiful weekly to play long. The daily has been basing for a while, and the 20 is catching up. So that's what I don't like about it. It's like the market. It's like Tesla. Amazing weekly and monthly, but it's based for so long that the 20 is not too far above. We may be having atypical or an unusual bottom, just like we had an unusual top on the market. The market just out of the blue almost, at least per the charts, and that was the top. If I told you this was the top, would you have believed me at that time? So it topped really, really casually, and then we may be bottoming in the same way, very casually. The RAPT as a breakout, it popped already on Friday, but I like it higher still, over $1.32, with a stop under 108, target about $2 on the RAPT. Reddit dropped about 50%, if not more. Yeah, 50%. The entry should have been over this bar's high, which was 113. So it kind of triggered already. There is a double bottom on it. I would say just watch for now, but it does look interesting for a bounce back up. 50% drop on Reddit. TWLO, the TWLO, we played it and it was really nice. Collapsed. And is it ready for a bounce back up? It might be. It's not an easy call. The entry would be over 104.61 on the TWLO, and the stop would be the red bar's low, 94.50. Okay? As a longer term play, because the monthly looks beautiful still. As a longer term play. WDH is a China stock, and it's pretty thin. It's really, really thin, but it does look interesting higher over $1.57. Okay? Stop would be under $1.34, I think. So somewhere here, under $1.35. Entries up here, stop right here. Look at the monthly. It's beautiful. Has room to here, which is almost $3. So I like it a lot, but it's very, very thin. From this watch list, I would say favorites would be the comp, MPW, which might not be ready, WDH, and DG. GENI is a beauty, but it's late. Those would be kind of the favorites. The bearish list is only 2 items that I found that look even remotely interesting. The KSS is the better of the two, but it may need a little bit more time because it's far from the 20, and the hourly is not yet tight. So it needs to base down here so that the 20 on the hourly starts pointing down, and then short under the lows, stop above 880 or so. Okay, so I don't think that's quite ready. WDC is ready to go, but do I love it? I don't think so. So short under, this would be the bar's low would be the entry, which is 43.18, stop over 45.45, and target the prior low under 40, about 39.50. So that's a sell setup on the WDC, but there aren't very many good shorts that I could find this weekend during my scan. So hopefully we'll see what the market does, and if the market shoots up, we have a kind of a decent daily bullish watch list. And if the market drops, we don't have a whole lot to look at. We only have two items. The good thing is that I scan every day after the close, and I generate a new watch list every single day. So if you're in the program, if you're subscribed to my newsletter, link in the description, you'll get my number one play every single day. All right. Thank you so much for sticking around till the end. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care, everybody. See you soon.